Hi guys, my running kid here. How's everybody doing? Um, Back again, once again, for another short review, in a sense, uh, for my for this channel. Last time I did a review, I finally got to review and read Earth 1 Batman Vol.1. Looking forward to Vol.2, and I finally got to finish reading the next one that I had purchased, which is Earth 1 Superman. Um, Written by JMS, J. Michael Straczynski, and Shane Davis does the artwork. Very familiar with Shane Davis's artwork. Spot on, great. Uh, Now I know this has been out for a while, but as always, I try to review these as if you know nobody's ever read them. But I'm still gonna just give my quick thoughts and review on this. All right. So basically, guys, what did I think of this? Let me give my overall thoughts about it. Overall final say, basically. I'll start with that first. Did I like this? Yes, I did. This is basically what they advertise it to be. The a Man of Steel for the new generation, pretty much. Um, this definitely has a different feel of Superman. You know, of we get to see in this this story more of Clark Kal-El, last son of Krypton, really struggling into what he's supposed to become. You know, him struggling with being alone, being the only one with these fantastic powers, which I really enjoyed. I like that it was different. It was interesting, it was different. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was very interesting that you know, Superman didn't just start off as the good old boy. He struggled with kind of what he is in terms of not where he's from, but also um, just his overall character. Even though he was taught well and grew up well with the Kents, still he struggled with identity. That's basically what I'm trying to get. It's just really, how does one move on not knowing where you're from? How does one move on with knowing that you could probably destroy this world and you're not even trying to? And we see throughout almost the entire half of this novel, that Clark is struggling with that. I mean, he's getting good jobs. Once he leaves and heads into Metropolis, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's showcasing how smart he is. That was another thing I really enjoyed, showcasing the intelligence of Superman. Showcase that he's not just brawn. He's very intelligent, but still struggling. He's still yet struggling with his identity in a sense. And of course, he's still talking to Martha Kent as much, and he still wants to take care of her. He's talking about how he's got this big job that is allowing him to make more money than he's ever made, and it'll do good for Martha Kent, so she doesn't have to work anymore. And you know, as a loving mother, Martha is just telling him pretty much, just that's not what I have all I want, Clark. And I thought that was great, well done, well written. um the the Daily Planet, I liked the vibe of the Daily Planet, a little bit of an up-to-date feel, in a sense of the newspaper industry in general. The fact that um is in a little bit of a reality that newspapers today are kind of struggling now in this era of digital, and getting your news off of the internet and things like that, while the old school hound dogs, who getting in the muck and get the investigating reporting, and you know is losing. And we see that the Daily Planet in this on this earth is not as prominent as it is. It's pretty much on its last leg. I thought that was really cool. um the fact that the military has Clark's ship that he came in, I thought I was okay with that. The villain of this issue of this volume, what was his name? Tyrell, I think that was his name. Was interesting. He looked like a mixture of Silver Banshee. I thought that's what I thought it was. I was like, whoa, they did Silver Banshee, but no, he. It was interesting that they went with somebody other than I thought it'd be Brainiac, but finally, when this alien Tyrell Armada comes to Earth and starts destroying it, it's basically in a sense where Clark really has to embrace what he is and who he is. And a very interesting twist that I thought was really cool with the destruction of Krypton, and that was a twist which I won't spoil even if you have read it. I thought that was really interesting. That very different take of what happened to Krypton, and it wasn't just quote unquote geological disturbances from the planet. There was some other factor into it, which I won't spoil. Uh, the the interesting take of basically Clark realizing that the people realizing that Clark is here to help. That was always I always keen on that. People struggling if he's friend or foe. You know, um, I did love the fact that Clark, when he finally realized, and one thing I've always loved is the fact that out of a lot of other superheroes, Su- Superman, that's him. Clark Kent is his mask, and they brought that up. J. Michael Straczynski brought that up in this when Martha is talking to him. There's a lot of flashbacks, which I enjoyed. The flashbacks of showcasing, and that was really good too. Um, but the villain overall was okay, but um, I'm thinking maybe he's working for somebody higher up, and that would be really interesting to know. But it definitely plays a very interesting tale, and the fact is I have to get the next volume to finally see what goes on next. But it ends pretty much with the world kind of half and half of, do we accept him or do we fear him? The military want to know more about him and who is he and everything like that. And Clark is still learning his heritage as well, which was great. Um, this was very good. This was a very good take of, like I said, how they advertise it. The Man of Steel for the new generation. Um, Struggling with identity, struggling with where your future lies. Things, a lot of social advocates that a lot of us struggle with. Where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? Things like that. What's life gonna throw at us? What are the highs and what's are the lows? But knowing that one's family is always going to be there to help, just as much as they can. But I did enjoy this. This was really good, and I'm looking forward to reading the other volumes of this. Superman Earth 1 by J. Michael Straczynski and artwork by Shane Davis. I very much enjoyed. I out of let's see, out of 10 crests, Superman crests, I give it an 8.5 out of Superman crests. It was good. I enjoyed this very much. Um, if you never read this, I recommend it very much. So, other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this kind of short uh, review of Superman Earth 1. Um, I'll definitely down in the line get the rest of the volumes and read them, because I know Superman, his volumes are out. All his volumes are out. Batman doesn't come out, I think, until May next month, I think. I still need to get Earth 1 Teen Titans, and they keep pushing back Earth 1 Wonder Woman. But other than that, I thought that was really good. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. This is Mom and Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, get real, guys. As always, I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.